What's up, guys? The main focus of this Walt Disney Family Museum is for us to understand how much Walt Disney improved this business. He went through a lot of bad experiences such as bankruptcy, a mental breakdown, and a strike from the government and the loss of his main character, Oswald the Rabbit. However, despite all these struggles, he managed to pull through the struggles by using appropriate technology and good entrepreneurial skills. So here is one of the technology he used back in the day. This, my friends, is a sound machine that Walt Disney used. Alright, so guys, here is where they actually do the sound effects for each movie. You can see here the bouncing ball up there, and you can see that there's a thing coming here. So as each object comes closer, the orchestra player would be able to know when and where to play the sound effect. But as you can see here, there's a yellow stuff, which is the drum, which is here. So these are the individual components for the sound effect drums. You can dream, create, design, and build the most wonderful place in the world, but it requires people to make the dream a reality. This is quoted by Walt Disney, mentioned in the Walt Disney Family Museum. However, you can't just use technology and improve your business. You also need other skills such as communication and collaboration, which are some of the essential entrepreneurial skills. Therefore, by combining both technology and entrepreneurship, we can achieve greater heights. This is what we at SST are trying to do. So for the next part of our day, we went to the Exploratorium and we had fun trying out various science experiments such as those shown on the screen right now as we speak. Firstly, we have the water dropping experiment, which is then followed by drinking water from a water cooler placed on the toilet. This shows how your gag reflexes act upon you based on your circumstances and situations. Next, we have the blind basketball shot, which was quite hard to make as the glass distorts our vision. Next up, we have the invisible bubble challenge. This invisible bubble creates a bubble once you pull up the lever of a wooden pole. This will create a very large bubble where you can put your hands through if you dip it in soapy water. We also had another experiment where we saw two discs and each disc was separated wider than the other. We did this experiment to see which disc would travel further and faster, and it turns out that the disc with the smaller length in between them actually rolled faster than the other disc. Finally, this is the last event of the day. We experienced the California Academy of Sciences, also known as CAS. We experienced how the research facility uses several different strategies to preserve the bones and other materials in the facility. Some of these strategies include the mountain, which cools down the entire facility, decomposition of flesh conjoined with the bones, and much more. Here are some of the snapshots that we took during the tour. First one is the mountain that cools down the entire facility, followed by the bones of a whale and the storage of fishes that date back to the early 1800th century. Finally, this is the tag that they gave us all the fun and memorable experiences today. Finally, this is the wonderful dinner we ate after the long and tiring day. That is it, and we'll see you tomorrow.